Good morning from Koh Rong Sanloem, and this is my view when I woke up this morning. This is 9 o'clock in the morning, I think, and this is stunning. So I'm Stu, I'm a backpacker from England. I've been backpacking for a couple of months now in Southeast Asia. I've just not long woken up, so sorry about the sleep in my eyes. And today I'm leaving to go to the main island of Koh Rong. I have been here for 3 days, of which most of it has been spent in bed or on the toilet with a tummy bug caused by, I don't know, food poisoning. Most backpackers long term will suffer from some tummy upset, and unfortunately I had to be here when I caught mine. Now, I was staying in a hostel, sharing a room with other people, and I didn't feel that good to stay there, so I booked myself a private room, which is, and I apologise for the mess. As I said, I've just woken up. All it is a bed, a fan, and a view out there, and this has cost me £11 a night, and it's just been perfect. I just needed time to get over my bug. And because I'd already booked a hostel on the other island, I had to go. But while I was here, and there was, where that tree is and all them tables are, a wedding the other day, and it lasted for 3 days. The wedding was of the daughter of the chief of the village where this place is, and before I managed to get too ill, I went past and took some videos, so check these out. The wedding is in full swing. Most of the bars, most of the restaurants have all closed, so there's not a lot open. But they've got a stage, a live band. There were so many people. Oh, and there's it's the bride and groom.
Good nữa. Phải chăng khơi cô cả là cô cả mong phơi ấy. Phơi ấy. Phát bài một cái gì đó. Cô cả là cô cả mong bài thiệt ra đâu cái gì. Cô cả mong đặt tay lên xem mà cô cả là lực. Đặt tay lên xem mà. Cô cả là chạy cái cô cả mong mà chốt thật là chết. Bà dương bà ngay đi bà dương bà canh lon ra đấy nè, còn thay ấy đâu. Bà triêm nè. Bà số mà con cầm lo bà đo nam thao bà lên cô cầm mông bà chừng luôn bay bà thao tại này các bạn đấy bọn á bọn ai free chun tập cho mai free chun bong một tiền bà ăn buôn các bạn đấy bà môi bay ta lư là ó nó môn à cơ nè thế đã có cả mông ta dọc chân tê bà cả xong buôn bà chắc cái này thấy bà được xa trắng nè con hả bà triêm nè bà con cả mong ca sóc chết bà con xong buôn bà Paul Twain Paul đắng bà bố mót thì các bà buộc bà thao tà ná các bạn con bà triêm nè không biết tên mũi mà bà triêm bà xong tập bà xong ôn chênh ná ôn tôi bà khai phù minh choan ná ôn tôi nè bà sầm đáp ôn tôi ở toàn cướp ở dụ ná bà chắp bang bạch cá bà pu vì này $10 đi triếm.
So it's just on the beach. And there's a lot of people. So this is the entrance. People get the photograph taken.
Có đẹp lắm rồi nè, ta không muốn làm một bạch.
So a lot of places are closed and there's a load of tourists and backpackers just wandering aimlessly going, what do we do? But I'm just heading to the supermarket. It seems the only place that is open to get some food. So I'll hand you back to Stu in the future in the next place. Thanks, Stu. So that was the wedding. It was a bit crazy. It lasted till the main event till about 1-2 o'clock in the morning. There was a lot of hungover people the next day. Majority of the village were there, so there's a lot of pubs, bars, restaurants had closed for the night, leaving a few of the tourists going a bit wandering around like lost souls. Now, as I said, I'm leaving this morning. I've got to go and grab a ferry at midday, but first I've got to go and buy it. So I'm going to sort myself out and need to check out in the next hour. So I need to start packing up. I'm going to go grab some food, some breakfast, and I'll see you at the ferry port at midday. It's now midday and it's time to leave this beautiful place, and we're heading down here to the boat to Koh Rong. I feel a bit bad about leaving because obviously with the food poisoning and being stuck in bed, I didn't see much of this area, and the island itself has got so many good spots that I might have to come back one day. One day. And that's our boat. And that is now us on Koh Rong. Roses. And that's where we just left over there. Now the hostel that we're staying in is on the other side of the island. So the plan is to hire a moped, a scooter, from somewhere around here and then get over there. This is the main part of the island where all seemingly the hostels are, the majority of the hostels and the restaurants that go further on back. Now we've just been trying to get transport to go to the other side. Now the next beach is about a 50-minute walk, 50, and we were told by the hostel we're staying at that they would pick us up from there. So we were going to walk, but 50 minutes, probably a bit too long. We've asked about getting a moped to get to the hostel itself. That's going to cost $20 for 2 days, $10 a day. That was an option, or we can get a boat taxi from here to the next place to the next island, to the next beach, where they'll pick us up for $5 each. The guy who was trying to sell us the moped did admit that if you go away from this area, scooters and mopeds are cheaper. So we've decided to take the boat taxi. And when I say we, it's me, and if you've been following me for the last few videos, George. We've decided to just come together, and he's just travelling without a plan, I'm travelling without a plan, and we're just going from one place to the next. But this place looks crazy busy, and why I am on this island is because it is a bit of a party hostel area, and in 2 days time it's my birthday, so I am going to go a little bit crazy while I'm here. Yeah, beach down there looks amazing, and as you ride into this little harbour area, you can just see all the different accommodations, and there is resorts. So it's not just backpackers that come here, they're proper tourists with suitcases. See for two. To get to the hostel, we've had to get a taxi, which is part of the deal for staying in the hostel, but for some reason he's broken down, so he's just had to reverse back on this hill to start the engine again. It's island life. Well, we thought it had started, but not working. We're about a kilometre away from the hostel, which is that way. Ooh. At least George is getting some exercise. As you can see behind us, it's not working, so we're going to walk to the hostel. It's about 10-15 minutes walk this way. Blue skies, 32 degrees heat. It's all part of the adventure. Still going. Oh, a bit warm, but look at that view. Well, unfortunately that's not ours. Somewhere down that way is ours, nearly there. And we have arrived, and this is the view from my room. So where am I staying? I'm in a tent. So this is my place for my birthday weekend, which is a little bit strange because, just give you a quick glimpse, all it has is a mattress. There's no fan, but when you've got a breeze coming from over there, you might not need a fan. At least mosquitoes won't be able to get in here. Look at that. So this time last year I was in Guatemala in a place called Lake Atkin for my birthday weekend, and funny enough I was in a tent there. This is a bit spooky, but this is the place I'm going to be here for the next 2-3 nights. I booked 2 nights. It's worked out at 36,000 real. I think that was about $5 a night, $4 a night. It's cheap. I'm happy. And let's have a walk down these steps. Oh my God. That is beautiful. So there's tents everywhere around here. So there is bungalows itself. They cost a bit more. George, say hello.
Hello, welcome to paradise.
There is a restaurant over here. There's not many places around here. It's a small resort. Yeah, the restaurant's up that way. Lots of steps. And the only place you can charge your phone is up there. And you look around and it's just paradise. One thing we found out about the place where we actually landed, or the boat docked, is so many of the hostels in that area have got so many reviews from people staying that it's rat infested, with one reviewer for one of the hostels saying that she woke up with a rat crawling over her body. I don't think there'll be rats around here, and even if there are, that tent will be locked up so tight that nothing will be able to get in. So there is canoes that we can hire. She kept going on about beach balls if we want to play with the sports on the beach. And if we want to hire a bike, a scooter, it's $12, I think she said. So it's a lot cheaper than the other side of where we landed. So this is where I'll be for my birthday weekend, and I can't think of anything better, a better place to be. That breeze coming through is absolutely gorgeous, especially after that long walk, once that vehicle broke down. But I have booked up for the next 2 days to see what it's like. Maybe I might stay a bit longer, depending. It's only a small resort. But if you enjoy this video, you know you got to press that like button. If you want to subscribe, see what adventures I get up to on this island, press that subscribe button. And if you want to give a coffee for my birthday, follow that link below. But until next time, bye bye for now.